A walk through St. Andrews is a walk through time.
I suppose you know every nook and cranny of that golf course.
For the first time in their hallowed history, 4 American universities will play in a 3-day tournament on the links of St. Andrews. The inaugural St. Andrews Links Collegiate will give the athletes a chance to tee it up where legends have before them.
Next on the tee from Notre Dame, Chloe Chavon.
And for Notre Dame, it allows them to compete against the best programs in golf.
I don't know, for me, it brought me back in time. That's what I'd imagine, old Tom Morris would be doing.
Just from the beginning, when I could see that she was hanging with her and coming down the stretch, I was like, we might win this match.
Do your thing. One more round.
Good shot, dude. Wow, did that fly out of there? That was a sick shot.
I'm happy to be here, but that's not the Notre Dame way. The Notre Dame way is to enjoy the experience, but we want to go win.
Just so proud of her for that fight. You guys have instilled that all fight.
You're not going to lose in 1. You're not going to lose it in 2, but how do we do it in 1 less?
It's like going, if it's high or low, it's rolling.
Recruits when they come here, staff when they come here, they say there's nothing quite like Notre Dame. You know, the Notre Dame monogram that we all wear with pride, it means so much more than just ourselves, and it's a whole program, it's a university, and it's a brand that's worldwide. That's probably the most important thing we do to make sure we find the right fit for Notre Dame, and someone that's going to be a great player for a program, but also someone that's going to represent Notre Dame, you know, at all times. He chose Notre Dame because he wanted to make a difference. He didn't want to go to another school that had, 20 guys on tour. He wanted to be the first to start that at Notre Dame Golf. And there's very few people that are that mature at his age to be able to recognize that. He's one of the best players of all time in the history of Notre Dame golf. So to have him back for a 5th year is very impactful.
I had a really difficult time deciding where to go to school at the very end, and it really came down to the people that were at Notre Dame and Coach Hannigan.
More importantly than his golf skills and what he brings golf-wise, is just a really high character person.
I wanted to go somewhere where I could have an impact. I didn't want to just be another guy that kind of went through a program, and it's great that schools have hundreds of All-Americans that have been there, but I felt like if I could be one of the first to do that, that I could leave an impact on a program.
Palmer is definitely a lead by example type of person, although he's become more and more comfortable being a vocal leader.
The final shot right there, one person on the team has to get it. If not, then we redo the chipping. I've never played true links golf, never been to Scotland, and just playing golf over there in the wind and the elements, I'm really looking forward to that.
Biceps are looking huge, Stu. You guys should zoom in on his biceps. They're freaking huge.
I think having two captains under the same house really allows us to talk to each other about what's going on with the team, how we can do things better, and it's such a great opportunity we have this year.
That's my captain. That's my captain. That's my captain.
We're attracted to Angelo because of his energy. There's nobody that has more fun on the golf course than Angelo.
That cameraman, yeah, never know. Cheers. I'm trying to just live in the moment right now just because you only play golf in Notre Dame for so long, and I'm really, really going to enjoy this last year. Oh my pure. Holy crap.
I'm pretty serious. I have fun sometimes, but it's pretty business for me. So Angelo compliments me well, and I hope I do the same for him.
His growth and his maturity as a player is just incredible. And it speaks to his work ethic, his passion for the game, his desire to get better.
Just to go to Scotland and play golf is one thing, and that's super, super cool. And then to play at St. Andrews is another thing, and then to have that all be on TV and competing against some of the best other college golfers in the world is it's going to be really, really special and something that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, whether I play great or don't.
Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. Won't you give me that old-time religion? Give me that old-time religion. Won't you give me that old-time religion?
By the time I was old enough to start playing golf, my sisters were already at it.
And freshman Rachel Hack of Stanford is your 2021 Women's Individual Champion.
Abby, how many birdies did you have? I had 14 birdies over the 3 rounds. Oh my God, that's a lot.
It was just always been a part of my life.
We're doing great.
We're the only idiots out here.
Yep. All right.
Like the greens are flooded. You're in casual water on the green.
But is it fun?
Yeah.
All right, let's play.
As much as we could be competitive over little things, it's just really comes from full support and care for each other. I like to look at what my sisters have done as inspiration for what I want to do, not any sort of expectation. She has a really interesting perspective on the game of golf. It's a much simpler view of things, and I think that that's really refreshing because to her it's just how quickly can I get the ball in the hole.
Oh, beautiful. Go in. Oh. Oh, she buries it. Anna Heck always buries it.
You hear any team is supportive of each other, but at Notre Dame, like, there's something different. I swear there's really a special sense of community here.
And just the glorious life of Mimi Burton cleaning my clubs. My dad played golf here, so playing golf and then playing golf at Notre Dame was just kind of following in his footsteps.
Cheer, cheer for Notre Dame. Wake up the Echoes, cheer.
Us freshmen are here, and obviously we spend so much time together.
You were perfect. I mean, what can I say? That's why I make every single putt. The other freshmen are Anna Heck and Mimi Burton, and I think that we've had a great time together and have grown together.
You're putting?
I got into golf when I was 4 years old. My dad brought me to the range. Kind of went from there, and then I got interested in Notre Dame, and then I came to visit and fell in love with the place.
You don't need to go see anybody. Come here.
I just want to call my shot to the microphone and it's going in. Oh! I said into the mic I was gonna make it before I hit it. I said I'm putting on record I'm calling my shot.
I wasn't going to come back for a 5th year, but certain things happened along with great play from our incoming freshmen, and it made me realize that these freshmen this year have a lot of talent.
I don't know how Coach Zedrick and I did it, but we got a phenomenal freshman class.
So what's been like the biggest change in like your lifestyle now as a freshman on a college campus, the first time away from home?
Like doing my own laundry. It's probably the toughest. That's one of the toughest changes. I'm forever grateful to my mom.
It's a lot more on you to take it into your own hands and do the things that you need to do. And I think at home, everyone kind of babies you to, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I feel like over here at Notre Dame, it's in your hands. You've got all the resources available to you. So I think it's just managing the time. And yeah, obviously laundry, that's something way different as well.
We got here, we got all of our gear. I was pretty surprised of how many quarter zips, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets we got. I was told by Chris that we got a couple jerseys. I'm from a hockey background, so I'm thinking of jersey as the jersey that I wore growing up. But apparently, those quarter zips are called jerseys in South Africa.
Yeah, we call them jerseys back home. So he looked at me as if I was speaking a different language. He was so confused. And yeah, almost offended that I called it a jersey, so.
So like in football, what do they wear?
That'll be like team kit. Like a soccer shirt, a football shirt. You wouldn't call it a jersey. It's not a jersey. Okay, it's fine, whatever you say.
So we got a great group, and they just fit into what we believe in that's special here at Notre Dame. And when you got guys that are that passionate about Notre Dame and Notre Dame golf, they're going to be successful.
I think it's a privilege and an honor to be able to contend in the event and play in the event since there's only 4 schools. And just because of that, it makes it even more special. I mean, play at the home of golf on Golf Channel is pretty sweet as a freshman in college. So it's gonna be a really fun week.
I took 10% out of it too. Oh Lord have mercy.
I guess I've always kind of been like this.
Don't I look like a diva right now? This is just like a whole personality thing. This is gonna be on TV and you're gonna look like that for the rest of your life.
No, my hair looks good. I never straightened my hair.
Chloe. Oh, she is probably the funniest person I've ever met.
Why did I set it up right there? I was thinking that. I was like, why is that lip kind of in my way?
I think it's important to have someone on the team that like lifts everyone up, makes you laugh, makes you take things maybe not so seriously at times where you're feeling a bit pressured.
Good job, Mama.
Did you get it? Just the team plays better when you're having a good time, obviously.
Good job,
Team culture, I feel, is as great as it's ever been.
Don't hold yourself with this. You're roasting her for 5 solid minutes. Didn't know it was coming. I saw it. My main supporter is definitely my dad. He's literally the coolest person to ever exist. He's the nicest guy ever. He makes me feel like home wherever we are traveling.
It's Father's Day 2006. You knock it in the water? Let's see. You make it?
He's so positive. He always calls himself my biggest cheerleader. So he's just been like the biggest inspiration for me. And it's honestly like the main reason why I still love to golf. I know I'm making him proud.
There it is. Okay.
This one probably just land just short of it because it's going to bounce out of the rough, and then this other one I can land right on the front.
What's it been like playing with Lauren? She's an awesome player, so she's good competition.
Lauren and her journey here at Notre Dame is pretty much one of the sole reasons I've wanted to come back to Notre Dame and help make it a better place.
Ooh, little zest, little spice.
My first 3 years, our program definitely struggled, but with Coach Caroline and Coach Carey coming in last year, I saw a huge change in the program. And so I really bought into what their message was and how they wanted to turn this program around. And Coach Carey, she played here, and I feel like she's very similar personality-wise to me.
She and I actually relate to each other a lot.
Oh. Oh! Right on the, I'll move it. You can't hit that. That's like a total Scotland. Oh yeah, good Lauren. Really nice.
Lauren, she's a gamer. She wants it. She is always focused. She's always pushing herself.
Yeah, never a doubt.
I think she's an incredibly talented individual at the game of golf.
This golf team means everything to me, and so I'm really invested in this program, and I want to see it do well as much as it can.
Yeah, I was like, that's smart.
When the St. Andrews event was announced, I was really excited. That was kind of my focus for preparing and practice and everything like that. Is I want to make sure that my game is in top shape for that tournament.
I mean, it's one of the most iconic golf courses in the world. If you've touched a golf club, you know what St. Andrews is.
You know, only 4 schools get the chance to do this. So I'm just really thankful that we're one of those 4 and we have the opportunity to go compete on, you know, a televised event on the most special, one of the most special golf courses in the entire world.
The preparation will be pretty similar here in town, but then I think once we get over there, and we're going early because it's on fall break, so a lot of our preparation to be specific for the tournament will come when we're over there.
Okay, get your warm up in and let's do it. Can I take a picture of this? Yeah.
What we've got to do from a preparation standpoint to get ready to play links golf. We'll probably hit a few awkward bunker shots here and there.
I think we're going to have to rely a lot on Coach because I don't think any of us, well, Chris has, but none of us have played a lot of links golf, so we're going to have to do a little bit more trajectory work, I think, and work on stuff that you don't really have to think about when you're playing over here.
All of our families are coming, and this is going to be a great experience for overall parents and family members coming to see their kids play golf at the home of golf, honestly, and just have that united experience of this is where Notre Dame has brought us all together, and this is where the game of golf has brought us.
You either love Notre Dame or you don't, and we kind of embrace that, you know, and we like to play against the best teams in the country, and that's how we know where we stand. And we've proven that we can compete against the best, and each week we want to play those teams.
I think it'll be a huge learning experience and a memory that we'll all be able to share for a whole lifetime.
You don't want to come here because it's easy. You know, Notre Dame is not meant to be easy. It's meant to challenge you academically, and it's meant to challenge you in golf. And if you want to come in and play against the easy schools and get an easy win, that's not what Notre Dame is. We want to play against the best, and that's how we know how good we are. And if you want to win a national championship, you better get used to playing the top teams in the country, and that's the people that we recruit to Notre Dame, the people that want to do that.
Cannot get worse. Like, because I feel like if every course in Scotland shut down, it's got to be bad. good, memes.
That was sick.
That's the one.
Oh my god, that wind is taking. Oh, I see it.
You become someone's psychologist. It's all just like keeping them in the game, I feel like. Making sure their positivity's up, making sure their confidence is like not fleeting and it's very like who they are and staying natural to themselves. I think it's just being a support system to them out there, preparing enough obviously beforehand, and then they just go play and they go be athletes.
Oh, it's been really, really fun. This place is magical. I feel like the weather might not be great, but that's the whole essence of it.
I mean, they said that Scotland was going to be cold and windy, but not this cold and windy. I mean, the courses are all closed, and they never close in Scotland, never. I mean, this is pretty crazy. I've been through a lot of wind, but nothing this crazy.
So we're here quite a bit early. We never bring both teams. So that part of the culture and the chemistry has been great.
I know that we've been here for a few days and gotten to play golf, and it's been a little bit more relaxed, but it has been a very good warm-up and preparation for us to begin the tournament.
A handful of us, even though most places were closed around here, bundled up and braved the elements and played the old course.
You were standing on some of the putts and your putter would like blow offline. It was just like, I'd never really played in that before.
It was so cool. Had a really awesome caddy. And we get caddies for the actual tournament round here. So I'm gonna try to get him again, which is cool.
I think when the conditions get as extreme as they were yesterday, you really learn the essence of what links golf is, and you have to, it's all about the angles, especially a place like the old course. Playing in that much wind and that rain that we had, I think it almost kind of forced you to embrace what links golf is.
I think the men's and women's team are a lot closer. I think like right now, practicing in these types of winds, like hitting different shots with each other. I feel like we're probably the closest now as two teams as we've been in my 4 years so far. So I think that's great.
All right, let's see some here. Hit a big old fade. That's nice, Angie. Is this a joke? Oh, it's raining too? I straightened my hair last night, dude. It's gonna be ruined.
So just for our players to experience this in such a historic place, but also have their families to share in the experience with them, and really as a Notre Dame golf family is something that's really important to us. And so for them to be able to do that and have us all here together, and my family also is here, and so I think it's just extremely unique and super special.
My dad's a huge golf fan, and so like getting the opportunity to watch me play here, he's really excited. And so they said they wouldn't miss it for the world.
The bonding's been great, and both teams are getting to know each other very well and playing lots of golf together. We're mixing up the groups for each golf course we play, so they get to play with someone different. Guys are paired with girls, etc. So yeah, we've had some fun matches, and hospitality's been awesome. So been a great week so far, and now we're looking forward to getting into the competition.
I'm just excited to get started and to tee it up and not just be here to have a good experience, but to be here to go win.
After months of anticipation and weeks of preparation, the Fighting Irish would have the chance to write another chapter in its storied history with the start of the St. Andrews Links Collegiate. The first 2 days would be stroke play on the Jubilee course to determine team seeding for the final day. a match play test on the old course.
Next on the tee from Notre Dame, Palmer Jackson.
The opening 2 rounds would be critical for the Irish. They needed everyone at their best to grab a top seed for Wednesday's match play. Palmer Jackson would lead the men's team out for the early rounds,
Excellent morning for some golf.
while Chloe Chavone and the women's team would be tackling the later rounds.
They call the team held on for a dozen. How do I make?
Good luck. Play well.
We're thrilled to be here in Scotland for this inaugural event. And Karen, when you look at the experience for these young men and women, what's it been like so far for them, and what's it going to continue to be like over the next few days?
Well, I think when the players saw the names were on the list to come here to St Andrews, I mean, the excitement has to go through the roof. They've been walking around the old course, and of course everybody knows the old course. But the Jubilee course is a little different. I can't wait to see how that's playing.
Next on the tee from Notre Dame, Nate Stevens.
Sophomore Nate Stevens would provide an early spark for the Irish and give a little heat to the early morning chill.
I've just said to my daughter before he hit, can you believe that all of the little junior tournaments we played through all the years, this little par 3, that little par 3, all the miles, all the crummy food we've eaten took us here, and then he stands up and hits it in. It was, I mean, it's for a movie, you couldn't make it out. He was afraid that he might misplace it or get it intermingled with others, so we have it here, and it'll be displayed somewhere proudly in our home or maybe in his dorm room, I don't know, but we'll bring it back to the States and be sure that it's on display somewhere for him.
Finding your rhythm again after playing in the wind for so much can be hard, so that's what the players are doing today.
At 15, Nate Stevens, Notre Dame, his second at the par 4. Ooh. Whoa, how about that?
Stevens would lead the men's team throughout the first round, relying on his strong iron play to take a share of third place with a 3-under 67.
Next on the tee from Notre Dame, Montgomery Ferreira. Play well, have a great game.
Good day out there. Shall see you. Catch you sometime.
Sometime.
I'll wave.
It's a well-trodden path, North America coming to St Andrews and playing these golf courses. But this is a different kind of event, different kind of kids coming to play, and we hope this is the start of them having a long relationship with St Andrews in the future. For the inaugural event, I think we really want to make sure that we have some really great schools coming, and a school like Notre Dame is renowned across the world. You know, it means a lot to, I think, sports fans and golf fans. We're a historic venue. I think it's a great marriage between a historic university and the home of golf. You know, it doesn't get any better than that. You see the level of excitement they've got getting to come to St Andrews for the first time, play Links Golf for the first time, and the friends and family are here. You can't help but get a buzz out of seeing how much they're enjoying it, and that feeds off into us.
Freshman Jacob Modletsky was also playing well around Jubilee. His 5 birdies on the front 9 pushed him up the leaderboard, and he eventually settled in a tie for 6th. Rocco Salvitti came into round 1 under the weather. Not that it showed. He had only 1 bogey on the round and joined Stevens in 3rd place with his own 67.
Nice ball flight here, just left of the flag, but should be good.
Taking a look at the Notre Dame scores for day number 1. If you're new to college golf this week, 6 players go out. Top 5 scores count.
Well, local, your association rules and pace of play policy. Everything you've always wanted. And I have written on there, hole number 4, 12 foot from the left.
Stepping on the first tee was a little extra special for Mimi Burton.
On the tee from Notre Dame, Mimi Burton.
During the practice round, she'd already experienced some St. Andrews magic.
Mimi had a very special moment yesterday.
Yeah.
Can you kind of recap what happened for us?
Yeah, well, the part that was funny, a lot of my friends, one of my buddies was teasing me. The biggest surprise was that the video wasn't shot by me.
Oh!
But it was incredibly special.
Very
it was
special.
Awesome.
The women's team had to overcome some early round troubles, but despite battling through the worst of the cold, they were now climbing up the team leaderboard.
Some of the parents tell me, you know, she makes everybody smile all the time, and obviously that makes me feel terrific.
Order of play will be Reagan, then Chloe, then Megan, and then yourself, Alina. Okay?
Thank you.
Awesome.
Next on the team from Notre Dame, Chloe Chavon.
Chloe Chavon would play her way onto the first page of the leaderboard, along with freshman Alex Lappel. Both girls turned in 74s, which got them tied for 7th.
She does enjoy being on the stage, and sort of the bigger the moment, the better she plays. She won, you know, an amateur at 14 and finished the round birdie, 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 eagle, eagle to finish with the cameras on, so that brings out her best.
We go to 16, Angelo Marcone from Notre Dame. Look at that, just a golf shirt now, warming up for him.
And sunglasses.
Well, he's calm. He's much calmer than he used to be.
As a golfer, he has matured quite a bit. Not the hothead that he was in high school. A lot more just letting things slide off his shoulders. And, you know, having more fun and looking at the big picture.
We got off to an okay start and didn't quite have everyone clicking right out of the gate, but as we made the turn, made some birdies and got ourselves in good position. I know we wanted to finish better. You know, we're 4 shots out of first right now. 4 shots can change hands in 1 hole, so that's the great thing about college golf.
To the left, so you need to adjust your tee shot slightly, and this drawing against that wind in a perfect spot.
Really proud of Rocco. Rocco's very sick right now, and to shoot 3 under and his first competitive round in Links Golf, I thought that was great. You know, a day like today, we could have played a little better, but we're for sure in great position tomorrow. I have to have some guts and some resilience, and we've played in all the elements this week, so we'll be ready for it.
Montgomery Ferreira from Notre Dame at the 11th. She's got this for birdie. The junior from Tacoma, Washington, played in all 10 events last season for the Fighting Irish, so you know a staple in that lineup.
Captains lead with inspired play, and that's just what Lauren Boudreau did down the stretch.
Kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Nice putt there by Lauren. Keeps it at even. Yeah, you can smile.
Yes, you can.
That's got a little heat behind it.
Yeah, it does.
We haven't seen a ton of success by many players from these positions, but how good it was this.
Very nice. Has a little bit of an upslope there. That's always a relief when you're in those pot bunkers.
The temperature dropped about 15 degrees on hole 13, and definitely a different game plan had to be started, bringing the ball down elevation-wise, but we're back at it tomorrow.
I had a good time. The camera's turned on. I'm like, yeah! Good round.
I'm eager to tee off more in the morning tomorrow to see if we get some good weather out there and they can finish more in the warmer climate. And then tomorrow, just being able to compete again. They know there's birdies out there. They know that they can rebound really well. So just getting after it again.
By day's end, the Irish women were only 2 strokes back, giving them a strong chance to grab a top seed for the championship match play. Notre Dame was faced with the challenge of playing catch-up on day 2, but they would also have to compete against the weather.
It's 22 on. We're looking for 100.
Oh, we're rolling it right on front?
Yeah, like.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I see now.
It's like going, if it's high or low, it's rolling.
So like not touching, but it's probably most of it.
I think it, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We shall see. We're in play. We went towards.
So the one dog that isn't, I go to pet because it's like pretty flat to the green. It's just barking in their body. I'm like, no.
The giant one that looked like, he looked like the junkyard dog from.
Black lab mixed with something else.
Yeah, he looked like the junkyard dog from The Sandlot. It was a big one. Alex is just having a time today with her group. She's like, it's like junior golf.
Is it right?
With Reagan and then the Georgetown girl.
Hey guys, my name's Vilda. I know Alex from Junior Golf. I'll just like you can wait back. Wait back. Also, in case you guys didn't know this, Alex's dad has a tattoo of his face on it.
It's not just my face, it's me swinging.
These are the clubs we've taken so far. 6 iron, Anna ended up being like here. Mimi up there. And then Gum was over here on the left, but it was a perfect club.
Alex Lampel was trying to match her first round play, but the weather on Jubilee was raising the challenge for everyone. Strong winds off the coast would make it a struggle, and midway through, both teams started to slip further back. Palmer Jackson was doing his best to keep the Irish's chances alive.
What a shot, dude. Wow, did that fly into there, eh? That was a sick shot. I honestly thought it was going to be a 7 when you're setting up to it. And then when you hit it, I'm like, my goodness, that was correct. Because that thing was launched. Yeah, nice stream, man. Well done. That boy. Shot of the day right there.
He started on the back 9, 1 under, and finished the round with a 2 under 68 to give the man a much needed lift. Another boost came from co-captain Angelo Marcone, who wasn't letting the weather affect his performance.
Just like kind of maybe a slightly higher one, but just land at the number and take what it gives you, you know what I'm saying?
Do you like just a full 60?
If you're comfortable with it off.
I think it's gonna pop. I don't think it's smashy there.
No, I think it's a stock one. I know it looks a little left, but see that black box kind of behind? I think it's the right edge of that.
If I hit on it, that's still like 10 feet, 10, 15 feet, which is fine.
Yeah, just hold it out to there. You got this. Okay. I think in general as a coach, it's really understanding the player and then putting yourself in a position where how can I support them? Because the coaching's happened at home. You know, we're either really prepared or you're not once the gun sounds and you start competing. So you're really looking to find ways to support them in any way you can to play their best.
Angelo started the day with an eagle on the first and continued to cruise along as he hit the turn.
Angelo Marcone, Notre Dame, ready to go. Brave one, just a little golf shirt, little short compression underneath. They're used to it in South Bend, right? Those cold days in the Midwest.
I'm thinking that it gets fairly cold up there, but even so, I mean, this is...
brave?
It is very brave. It's got the regular baseball hat on as well.
Oh, to be young.
This is true.
Vanderbilt and North Carolina opened up team leads against both teams late in the day, but the Irish continued to battle their way through the end of the second round.
If you're going to turn a draw into the wind, it's going to take some distance off. If you're going to ride the wind, it will go farther.
It's going to be hard to ride the wind and get it close to this whole location today at the 9th.
Oh, how about that shot by Nate Stevens?
As Angelo stepped to the 18th, only 15 feet separated him from tying the lowest round of the tournament.
Angelo Marcone at the last. See if he can do it in style. There you go. '64.
That's lovely right there.
Oh, what a man.
I told myself I'm going to make this just because I just want to kind of see that reaction a little bit. So yeah, it was really cool. I didn't know how our team has done yet. I just want to make it for them. And it was really cool to hear that roar, you know. So yeah, it was awesome.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
I played well, just some bad breaks and didn't really putt well, but I knew something was coming. And so I think if you just have that belief that something good's coming, something good will come.
He wasn't highly sought after as a high school senior. The fact that he's here is just something we're tremendously proud of, and so excited for him because it just opens up so many doors for him.
Just makes golf fun. I mean, that's what golf's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun, not supposed to be in your head all the time. So just being out there talking to my mom and dad about whatever's on my mind, just it's a comfort level for sure.
The Notre Dame men's team would settle into the third seed and look forward to a matchup with Georgetown on the Old Course Wednesday. Chloe Chavone battled back from a bogey start to make a move late in the afternoon. Her dad's presence wasn't the only inspiration.
I'm playing with one of my best friends from home.
I said coming into it, I was like, God, this would be one of the best experiences and most memorable experiences of my life if I got to play with Chloe at least for one day. And that happened today, and it was awesome. And it was so amazing to watch her play great, because she's, as much as an amazing person she is, she's an incredible player. And it's cool to witness both sides.
I don't think you could get tired of this setting. Wow. Majestic setting. Her mom and I have been married about 25 years, and were never blessed, with a child. And then Mom was 46, and we were down buying a boat, a yacht, and we went on a test run. Her mom got sick. She called me on Monday and said, I did a pregnancy test and it's positive. Her mom did have cancer at the time, had lymphoma, had been through chemo, and everybody was worried. But she had the happiest pregnancy I think you can possibly have, and just took it as a gift from God.
Chloe and Mommy having Super Bowl Sunday, having their tea party, 2008.
We lost her mom, and she had just turned 8, so it's just been the two of us. But I never sugarcoated it. I said, this is as tough a blow as you can have, but God works in mysterious ways, and that's what life does to you. And I feel like you're going to come out of this stronger and stronger.
Chloe's doing good. All you gotta do is you got 143.
All I gotta do is hold it.
You got one. I mean, you'll do it for the camera.
All right. See what we got. See you pound this one. Beautiful. Right down the middle.
We watch Chloe Chavone from Notre Dame trying to close with birdie. There you go.
Yeah.
Love it.
The tip of the hat.
Good finish.
How cool is that?
Now we have.
Now I'll have a Cheers. I'm just so proud of her for that fight.
Going into today, we really had a good chance to contend for a spot in the championship match, and although we made a few too many mistakes, I think it was a good day for learning for our team, and they made some adjustments and not enough to get the job done for today, but a lot of things that will be helpful going into the tournament and the match play tomorrow. I'm really proud of Chloe out there today. She got in a few tough spots early in the day, but salvaged bogeys and then just kind of righted the ship and really did a great job to finish even on the day, and even par round on this course is a really good score, and so I'm just proud of the growth that she's had and the resiliency, and that's what we've been trying to work on ever since I got here, and to see it really pay off is huge.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the St Andrews Links Collegiate 2023 and our final day. We'll be starting this morning with the consolation matches.
Day 3 saw the Irish square off with the Hoyas, and though it wasn't for the title, it was by no means a consolation for Notre Dame.
Next on the tee, from Notre Dame, Lauren Boudreau. This is game number 2. First on the tee, from Notre Dame, Kaylin Sanderson.
The trifecta of cold, wind, and rain would make this match a proper test on the old course.
Game number 12. First on the tee, from Notre Dame, Nate Stevens.
To win today, the Irish would need all the support they could gather, from parents and from fellow players.
Come on, Steve, that's it, man. Yeah. Golf in Scotland, you don't get much better than that, so we got a job to do today, and that's to win, and I'm going to do whatever I can, get the guys fired up, and just help out where I can. I think even though I'm not playing, I feel like I still have a role to play, contribute different ways, and help the guys as much as I can, and if that's just by being there and cheering them on, getting them fired up. I know a bunch of the guys really, really like that and they appreciate that, and that helps their game, so that's all I'm going to be doing out there.
Like that, Chris?
I like that 2-putt, Palm. Let's get it going. Come on, baby.
From Notre Dame, Chloe Shaw.
Woo!
I am wearing everything I could find. So I am currently wearing 2 socks, and I'm wearing one of these heaters inside my sock. I am wearing long johns, my hand warmers in honor of Chloe. She's a fanny pack girl, so first time wearing these and I approve. Looks good. And then I've got my jacket, another wind jacket. Got a polo because, you know, it's golf. And then huge ski Under Armour. And let's be honest, I would wear more if I had it.
One word would be special. To be here with both the men's and the women's team and to play in the first inaugural collegiate event here on the old course and at Jubilee, it was awesome. It was definitely more than what I expected. For them to watch me play the old course for the first time, and both my mom and dad being here was really special. I mean, we play golf back at home all the time. My mom and I play 9 holes pretty close to every night in the summers after she's done with work, so it was really cool for both of them to watch me out here this week. I want to be here for my teammates and for the girls' team for when they finish, so I'm going to post up here behind 17 green and watch them all finish.
I got off to a really good start today, and I was able to make 3 birdies in a row pretty early on in the round. My irons were just fantastic on the front 9, and I was able to shoot 4 under on the front, and I got it to 5 under through 11. I just played really steady coming down the stretch and was able to close out with a 70 today, so super happy with my round. My parents were here, so it was just great to close out such a memorable week with a really nice round.
Lauren wasn't the only player doing well in the weather. Down the stretch, both Irish teams were leading in their matches.
So sexy.
I'm so glad we got to play it in pretty bad weather with a lot of wind. It really makes the course a lot more difficult, but I didn't care. I was just talking to my caddy about like where certain guys in the Open hit it and historic shots. It was just a kind of a really cool experience. To have my dad and my mom here and my cousin to watch, it was pretty special. Coach is like my best friend. He's helped me through a lot of really hard things, and he's been there for the highest of highs too. So just to walk across the bridge with Coach, knowing that, I don't know, it wasn't even an accomplishing feeling, it's just a special moment, and really glad he was there to share that with me.
The conditions were a little rough, but I thought that it completed the Scotland experience. I think that was needed today.
We needed the wind and rain to feel like we got something out of it.
What'd you shoot today, Palmer?
I won. How'd you play?
I beat you by 1.
Really?
Yeah. This morning Anna was like, I'm the sacrifice match.
Quote unquote, she said sacrificial lamb.
Sacrificial lamb.
A good shot at a time. It'll be fun. Just think of where you're at and do your thing. One more round.
Hey, go ahead.
All right. There we go.
I didn't really have my best game with me this week, but especially with the medal match play format, it was just fighting for every shot.
She actually was paired against the girl from Georgetown who did the best on their team in stroke play. So she was finished 6th in stroke play. So I don't know what Anna thought about going into it, but just from the beginning when I could see that she was hanging with her and coming down the stretch, I was like, we might win this match.
I'm proud of my fight. I'm proud to have brought another point home for the team. Conditions were tough out there, but I'm happy with how it went.
On the course, I feel like I'm taking away that I'm a very good player and that I got a lot of game, and that something that I got to learn. I got to do some of the easy things a little bit better. That's just me personally, but I know that I can hang with some of the best in the world and are better than some of the best. I'm right there with them. So as for the team, I feel like it's kind of similar. We've still got some things to do because we don't want to just hang with the best teams. We want to beat the best teams. So we got some work to do for sure. We're gonna hit it hard. So gonna have a little bit of fun too, but we'll be ready for that springtime coming forward.
I'm going to be thinking about this trip for a long time. It's going to be hard when I'm going back to classes, the real normal world, to not be thinking about this trip and wanting to be here. I've been saying the last few days, like, I don't want to go home, like, I just want to stay here and play golf every day. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. So, got to return back home eventually.
I was walking off of what, 14, 15 tee box?
And I was
walking
on
off
14. And I was like,
she looked at me and goes, I just made an 8. I was like, yeah, same.
Oh yeah! Let's go! Useful.
What a bogey.
Discipline.
It might have been the coolest round ever. Getting to finish on 18 with like your whole team and stuff, everyone watching you, it was unreal.
Yeah, good, Chloe! Let's go! Woo!
The whole week has been unbelievable. Honestly, better than I ever could have imagined. I had high expectations going into Scotland, but they were definitely exceeded here. Like the team, the atmosphere, it's everything. It's awesome. The last trip I took with my mom, we went to Ireland with our priest and my dad, and it was awesome. I mean, I was 7 years old, but I still remember it. I know she's up there watching, so it's just great. It's great to see. I'm so lucky my dad's so supportive, because I think it would have been a much different upbringing without him. So I really miss her, obviously, but my dad, he's the best. He can be 2 parents in one.
Probably the best part of today with the old course was the weather, right? And we had some crazy weather, but the experience was unreal. Walking up and down 1 and 18 here in St. Andrews at the old course, I'll never forget it. I actually choked up a little bit walking up 18 with Palmer, because it's just an unreal experience. So pretty fortunate for our team, for sure. Obviously there's some things that we have to do to get better, but you can tell, like, we're not far off from, those are the 1 and 2 teams in the whole country. So I feel like we're going to have a winter of hard work to get where we need to be, but it shows you that we can, hang, but just hanging with those teams is not good enough, right? We expect more, and our guys know what we need to do, playing with the best in the country.
Well, I think today when we woke up and it was the exact Scottish weather that you anticipate of getting to play the old course on, and when that first tee shot went off, it was just one of the coolest things of my coaching career, and one that I'll remember for a long, long time.
The early arrival and practice rounds paid dividends for the Fighting Irish. They were prepared to battle the elements, and both teams won their matches.
To have each of our players have their parents here or someone from their family was super special, and especially for Coach Carey and I to have our families here too, to get to celebrate it as a complete Notre Dame family was something really cool.
One of the most important values at Notre Dame, and especially with Notre Dame golf, is family, and having all the families here to celebrate this moment. I saw tears from dads, when their child was walking up 18, and having this experience with our families has been great. Nothing better than family.
For the coaches, it was a win, but more importantly, it was a litmus test of their ability.
You just never know what life has in store, and to have this moment with them forever, I'm really thankful for it.
After tournaments, especially, we write to the people who made the tournaments possible. Just tell them thanks for all their hard work. The coaches say it definitely goes a long way.
What's up with the eagle on 12 today?
He holed it out from like $180 or something.
Well, Jake said he hit it and then he lost it. Yeah, it was. And then he got up to the green and saw you throw it in the hole for him.